Hello boys, my name is Kuliyoshi and welcome to an area that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. This is going to be first attempt, save the Temple of the Sacred Sword with Link. So for this mission we have to play as Link without using other stuff. I was actually considering doing some other stuff, but I figured before I do farming, let's get the Master Sword to make this easier. In case you didn't know, we're about to get the Master Sword once we finish this, and it is a very overpowered sword, if not the best sword in the game. The only thing that can really keep up with it is legendary. I had to hide my identity from enemies. Link, your courage is extraordinary. I could see your potential from that first moment in the training yard. We closed each gate of souls, putting things right with space and time. Next, we need to... Hey, hold on. Don't you have some explaining to do? Yes, Sia and I, we're not just from the same clan. We're actually the same person. But how? Something took hold of Sia and forced the light from her heart. I'm not light. I'm what was driven out of her. And the monster responsible for this? And we get to see, let's see. The time has come. Who? I now have 3 fragments of my spirit. My power may not be whole, but my body is returned. Yep, it's Ganondorf, rather. Sia, you've been my favorite puppet yet. I can't just. I am no one's puppet. Whatever the case, our alliance is over. I will break the final barrier myself. The body lacks its full potential. But that will change. Once I wrest the Triforce from you and conquer all. The Triforce shall be mine. She's trying to fight back. And she just threw it away. What? No. Courage and wisdom have been returned to their owners. I will reclaim the Triforce. It shall be mine alone. As will the hero. So yeah, she kind of just banished Ganondorf. So that's the response. Full for that. Okay.
Sheik was at last revealed as Zelda, relieving much worry about her fate. Meanwhile, Ganondorf had recovered 3 of his 4 spirit fragments.
And
he
that,
chose to leave
yeah.
Sia's body, her usefulness at an end. Free of Ganondorf's control, but tragically corrupted, Sia resolved to make Link and the Triforce hers and hers alone. Using powerful rituals to strengthen her forces, she redoubled her attacks on Hyrule. But all was not lost. Zelda directed her forces to the Temple of the Sacred Sword in search of the one thing that could save them all.
The one thing. That is the Master Sword. I see that your Triforce is returned. Yes, mine. And Link's too. It's not clear exactly how, but Sia's power should be a lot weaker. If we're going to counterattack, we gotta do it now. Sia still holds the Triforce of power. She won't be overtaken so easily. No, we can win, as long as we have the Master Sword. I believe Link possesses the spirit necessary to wield it. But Princess, the Master Sword is more than just a weapon. It's a barrier. It keeps a fragment of evil locked away. Once pulled, the spirit will be freed. The barriers surrounding the Temple of Sacred Swords are made with a special type of magic. Master Sword alone won't undo the barrier, not entirely anyway. How can we be sure that Link is truly ready for this task? Because I believe in him. I believe in him too. Well, Link, if you are looking for a chance to prove yourself, this would be it. Then we make haste for the Temple of the Sacred Sword. If I was doing a regular one, I would actually do this twice. But first, let's start by getting this warp here. We must awaken the sealed statues. Oh boy. So now the ghost forces have been, us disappear, and now the game actually begins. This is one of the trickier battles to get, a full KO on. And so basically what she just said is we have to keep Impa and Darunia safe. Fortunately, there's not much I can do right now. I could go into this gate normally after a little while, but... It's a bit obnoxious, though. So now we see that the door is closed. There it is. We're gonna keep going. Alright. There we go. That's the next one. Let's kill some of these outpost captains so we don't have to deal with soldiers spawning here. There we go. Oh, jeez. There we go. I like how, because this is one of the longer missions, it takes a long time to defeat all of them. Well, there he is, over there. Excuse me while I teleport around. There's not much to say about this mission. Unfortunately, it's a very long autoscorer, most of which cannot be speed up. You basically just have to go around killing forces where you need. Kill this keep so that Zelda can inhabit it later. And beyond that, it's basically you just want to clear these out as fast as possible. And then once you deal with a lot of it, it makes things a lot easier. Okay, now we should be fine with all of them. And now we wait for all of them to go through, and then after that's done, even more ghost soldiers will appear, and then we'll find out that there's someone controlling them. I'm just gonna kill all the outpost captains. While they're not necessary, they are important to stop other stuff. I forget, but I believe either on this spot or a different spot. So I'll just start all here now, and while we normally would have to find the person controlling the ghost soldiers on our own, if we stay here, we can actually find them a bit sooner. So I will do that so that we can get a bit of time save here. Since we practically already cleared out a lot of the ghost soldiers, no reason to really take them out. And with this, the temple store should finally open. Yes, indeed. The statue will not awaken in a timely manner. I require a moment longer. And now more ghost forces appear. And this is where we have to deal with the other opponents by getting some other stuff. So now we find this fake Lana over here, which is controlling the ghost soldiers, which is probably another version of Wizrel, since immediately after that, you know who will appear soon after. So I'm pretty sure this is just a fake Wizrel in disguise. But anyways, quickly take out Lana here. And there we go. Now the ghost soldiers are actually free. So now we no longer have to deal with ghost soldiers anymore, but we'll still kill some of them. Now, if we were doing the secondary mission, we actually would just go around and kill all of them. Because the mission for hard mode for Gold Skulltula is, I believe, defeat 3,000 opponents, and there's not really many opponents here to defeat, so you're basically forced to kill multiple ghost soldiers, and then when the teleport appears, you basically have to delay kill a lot of them. It's really boring, and it gets really obnoxious. So now the statue's actually awakened. Now we can go into Sacred Sword proper. And this is where we want to farm now. Now we don't have to deal with protecting Impa, Darunia, or Midna at all. They will just retreat, and now we can basically go to the thing wherever. Also, this is where Lana's chest is. But since we're not playing as we get the doo-doo-doo-doo instead. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just go in here and kill the gatekeeper really quick. Try and special him down. Actually, you know what? No, I'm joking. I'm gonna get the Gold Skulltula. I am not dealing with losing another one of these big boys, so we're just gonna run around and try and find him. There it is. That was actually pretty easy, thankfully. If you are going for the gold Skulltulas, make sure you go for them right away. Okay, there we go. Like I was not even directly in front, and I still did a lot of damage to that guy. And these dark forces is where you will get most of your kills from. In case you are going for that. Before I do anything else, I want to actually complete this mission because it's after this that we get equipped by the Master Sword, and you'll see almost immediately that it does a ton of damage to everyone. It is arguably one of the best weapons in this game. So we'll just walk up to it and claim it now. Which gives us a cutscene, of course. Because why not? Tried hiding from me, little brat. You fool! The only thing we really needed to do was get the Skulltula, so we'll just attack Wizarl now. If you can take a look at that blue icon there, it's kind of tricky to see, but yeah, you get equipped by the Master Sword as soon as you gain access to it. There's not a lot we can do to speed this up because, yeah, Wizarl doesn't actually let you kill him right away. Instead, he retreats temporarily, and then we have to chase him down. But it's not too bad. We just warp here. And eventually, if we just stall here, he will appear. And now the more of the dark forces appear, and now we try and find the Wizarl guy. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Guess what? We still aren't done with the setup yet. Just because we got the Master Sword is not enough, and nor can we get other stuff. We're basically forced now to do a setup mission now. I was gonna attack him with that. Alright, now we have to actually help Zelda here. And this is where it gets a lot more tight, because now we have multiple dark forces to defeat. This is where you get most of your kills. It's pretty straightforward to go through, though. Once you kill enough opponents, Zelda just advances. There's not even any feints around here, and I think this Air Force is just a bit too close. Okay, there we go. Now Zelda's advancing. Okay, now we have to go to this blue section here. I like how it says Zelda's advancing again, and yet he's attacking. Okay, now she's actually properly advancing. Look at all this forces in here. Let's cut them down and do that. And even better, let's use our magic on them. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Pretty much guaranteed, but we can use magic to take out a huge chunk of them, thankfully. The biggest thing with this is if you manage to kill 50 enemies or more, then every enemy you kill gives extra experience. This is how you're supposed to experience in this game, but it can be kind of tough. $345 defeated, and there's still a magic full here, which will give us access to that again. Still stuck. Okay, I'm gonna spin a couple of times, so that should hopefully help. There we go. Finally. Jeez Louise, that actually took longer than I wanted to. We're gonna spawn here now. And now Wizroll actually appears properly. Now we use magic on him as well. And this is where things get a little crazy. Get that 50 KO so we get extra experience when we defeat him. Oh, there we go. That animation still has to complete it. You're cheating! Then again, we didn't give you much of a choice, did we? Actually, the Master Sword is just that hard. If you want Sia, you'll find her in the Temple of Souls, but she's not gonna be too happy. The Master Sword's amazing, Link. As long as we have this, we can't lose. Have our objective. Travel to the Temple of Souls and use the Master Sword to deal with Sia. Defeat Sia, rather. Whoops. My bad. And yes, unfortunately, we can't get any heart containers until we finish this. If I was smart, by the way, then after I did one run of this, I would probably do the other heart containers on normal and hard. But I guess part of the problem is hard also has an exclusive Skulltulas, so you can't really do that either. So you're basically forced to play this at least once on easy. Thankfully, we have free play mode, though, so we'll just do it there. So, anyways, now that that's done, we're finally going to go on to the next part that's actually really fun now. So, we have Linkle's Tale, the Demon Lord's Plan now. And we'll go ahead and do that so we can share our cutscenes. Or rather the right.
Had acquired the Triforce
Okay.
and used it to bring forth other strange new worlds. Not long after this, Girahim discovered a Gate of Souls. It was in the sealed grounds below Skyloft. Girahim knew a legendary beast was imprisoned deep within the land. He gathered a horde of monsters and plotted to awaken it. Far above, among the clouds of Skyloft, the spirit Phi sensed disturbing changes taking place in the land. Convinced that an evil force was stirring, Phi quickly left Skyloft and flew down to the sealed grounds. As Phi raced to the land below, an unexpected ally stumbled upon the very same sealed grounds. It was Linkle. She had not yet found Hyrule Castle, but she had managed to find another battle.
Hmm. Hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to find some other stuff here. You know what? I'll be right back in a minute. I have to go to the bathroom. Okay, guys, sorry about that. We're back. Looks like we have to capture East Keep and East Temple Keep today. So let's go ahead and do that, and probably just start by capturing as many keeps as we can. So there we go. Alright, so we're gonna go around to defeat the ceremonial troops first, because that's what we need to do to really deal with this. Fortunately, we can't really deal with much, unfortunately, because while I was actually planning on taking the keeps, I kind of joked. You can't actually go into the keeps until we do this, so we're just going to go through and kill off the imprisoned. Yeah, I think I'll help them out once I clear out all the imprisoned first. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. What sort of monster would target a poor innocent Cucco? I won't stand for it. And yes, neither will I either, Linkle. And now we get a army of our own, which is nice. And that helps a bit. Fortunately, there's not really a good way to get inside for the ceremonial troops, because yeah, they kind of are forced to do other stuff. So now we get to deal with all of the keeps properly. Well, we initially didn't really get a choice to do other stuff, but now we're kind of forced to deal with this normally. We'll defeat another imprisoned while we're here. Why not? Okay, now we're gonna take out all the Samaria troops, as well as take the keeps that belong with him. I kind of joked around when I said I was initially going to take all the keeps. I don't always have time to take them all, but I will still try and... There's a controller too right next to me. Yeah, I'm gonna kill. So let's do that. Okay, there we go. That keep has been cleared out. That's what I'm trying to do right now. There's a lot of troops to defeat here, unfortunately, so this will take a little longer than usual, but that's just something we have to deal with. Alright. Right. Isn't this eye chest? Yeah, okay. Let's get the chest in here first. One of these is a sealed weapon. The others are a piece of art. Unfortunately, there's not a direct area where the actual heart is, unfortunately. I'm gonna quickly kill these guys off. Oh darn, there's a Skulltula. Now I have to deal with that as soon as I deal with this. There we go. Most of the keeps are clear, but we need to deal with this Skulltula now. Let me guess, it's probably down all the way at the bottom, knowing my luck. Well, no thank you. I want to go all the way down to the bottom of this before it flees. Yeah, it's underneath this. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay, now we don't have to deal with that anymore. Let's change to Phi to defeat this controller troop and I guess manually move her over to the next one. She's pretty slow, by the way. Which is all the way down there, okay. Yes, I know that. Wow, he's closing his own base, but then making his other friends attack. Okay, now we've defeated all the controller troops. Finally. I'll have to draw energy from the prison and kill my pest myself. Oh boy, now he's gonna attack us. Oh, there we go, finally. Is there gonna be enemies? Okay, now I can go into the temple and actually fight these guys. Okay. Oh. There's not really a good way to do that. I was actually really near. Alright. My apologies. I may or may not lose my base here. But I have to kind of get these chests. Otherwise I can't really do anything after that. So, here's our first chest for piece of art. And now we're going to quickly teleport 5 over to the location we need. I think we can just go straight up from here to that tier. Part of this obnoxious thing is they don't let you even attack the other opponents yet. They don't let you do that. And yes, I'm not going to help out that Cucco chit. It takes way too long to do that. I'm going to just go here, get the chest, and then just kill Ugiriam so we can get this over with. So, here we're going to go ahead and get our heart container for Phi. Dealing with that. And yes, I know. It's just a side mission, it's fine. I actually was really close towards the side mission, but then other stuff spawned, and then all of a sudden, oh, I have to deal with Giriam, so I didn't really have a choice. Hey, Guriam. There we go. He finally revealed his weak point, so he could do a little bit of damage to him. Okay. Alright. There we go. All remaining the imprisoned vanished. Okay. Okay, I failed. Next time the ritual will go into hand, I swear. Giriam retreated. I can confirm that the imprisoned and all been extinguished. No problem, I was glad to help. Oh hey, my compass is doing that glowing thing again. Bet it's because I helped everyone out. Anyway, I should head to Hyrule Castle now. Exactly. Alright. Okay, there we go. So I was actually contemplating whether or not I should do some extra things or a couple of other stuff. About that. I'm gonna actually just go back to... Wait, no, I already got that, apparently. Right, because I did that before. Oh, wait, now I remember. So, remember this one fight where I missed the Skulltula? That was a little bit obnoxious, so I'm gonna actually go and get that now. So, we're gonna do Twilight Field again really quick to get the Golden Skulltula, and we'll also get the Heart Piece while we're here. So, we'll do this again, but this time we can skip cutscenes, so it'll be a bit quicker.
Lana stepped through her portal and found a jarring sight.
And just so you know, I need to use the other stuff here. Alright, here we go. There he is. Take that keep real quick. We're not going to take out all the keeps this time. We'll take out Midna instead by reducing her health down a little bit. Because once... Oh, I went right past the thing I was trying to get. Dang it. I said I would go and pick this up, but I didn't. There we go. Unfortunately, this time, things are going to be a little bit different. We can't necessarily go and help Agatha all the time. Alright. This is a really good special that Lena has with the spear, but other than that, there's not a lot of other stuff. Normally, I only do 2 levels, but because things have got a little bit tricky, I've decided to do this. Oh. I think this is where it is. Yeah, there it is. Jeez, if I could actually open this chest. So we found the chest fairly quick, but what about the Skulltula now? This is one of the chests we could not get no matter what. We had to get this later. And, hang on. While you can use any character you want, you still usually want to use a character that has what's known as the boost element, because if you use a similar character of the element that you have, then it makes things a little bit crazy. There we go. Now we killed the skill summoner a lot quicker. This is just so we don't have the text appearing every single time we deal with that. Okay. Alright. Most of that is just to try and save a little bit of time. It kind of wastes a little bit of time, but it also kind of does it at the same time, because no matter what we do, we actually have to wait for Agatha to reach a certain spot before we can even go into the area we want. So we kind of are forced to just follow a linear path here. Now that the skilled summoner is gone, we no longer have to worry about him. This is specifically because we don't want her to... We don't want the skilled summoner to summon anything because that's an extra text box which delays when each of these attack. So yeah, it's kind of bad. And yes, Agatha will attack literally anything in sight, so you're basically forced to attack everything. Yes. See what I mean? See what I mean by Agatha literally attacks everything in sight instead of going to the right spot? Okay, now I'm just gonna go here and wait for her, and then we will have a cutscene to skip. Yeah, I don't care about that. We're gonna get a bit of a delay because of that, but that's fine. As long as Agatha moves to the right destination. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright. Well, the keep boss appeared really quickly. That's nice. I'm gonna go straight to Agatha now and help her out. I mean, Midna. Because for this one, it's actually pretty easy once you get done with the second part. You just have to follow Midna's aggressive army towards a specific area, and then you attack and weaken her once. Now, come on! I don't want that. I want Midna, for crap's sakes. So now the cutscene for this will actually make more sense because, oh wow, we could actually almost defeat Midna straight up. Which we did, actually. Yeah, we kind of just took her out already. Oh wow, so once you kill her enough times... Now we attack the Sorceress Keep and also weaken Midna down to a certain amount of health. Which we already got. There we go. Now he'll retreat when the time comes. There's the Keep boss, finally. There we go. Yes, screw this. Oh, crap. Okay, it's here right now. We have to go right now. I think it's on the lower end, which is a bit obnoxious. There it is. Alright. Now we can finally go back and take care of these airfalls that we've been waiting. And also, now we're in auto-score mode because we're basically forced to, Alright. There's still a lot of airfalls, just so you know, game. I haven't actually defeated all of them, but oh well. Now we're waiting. There we go. Now we finally get the counterattack set up. Midna's retreated to the bridge keep. So now's where things get interesting. We're going to teleport right to him and go straight to this area. Oh yeah, right. I have to do this too. I'm going to do this right now. Whoa. I'm just trying to kill these Dark Nut Seers so that Agatha is safe. Okay, this time I'm gonna have to ignore this because, well, there's no point in doing this when we could just kill Midna straight away. So we'll do that. We actually have her slightly weakened more than I usually do. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're done. And we skipped the cutscene. There was supposed to be another extra dialogue box, but we skipped it. Alright. That does waste a little bit of time, but I have to do that just to make sure I killed him. There we go. Alright. I'm not sure what time this is gonna be on the timer, but is gonna be probably really quick. And yes, I skip all cutscenes after the first part, because there's no point in doing it after that. Okay, we have a lot of money, so before we retreat here, let's actually go and level up our characters again. The bazaar is leveled up. Potions become more effective, and more mixtures have also become available. Interesting. And now we're actually properly done with Land of Twilight. As for Shadow King, we'll do that on normal playthrough. Meanwhile, though, time to level up our characters. I believe these two are next. I'm just gonna go to 11 on each for now. I mentioned this before, I probably should have mentioned it sooner, but I don't like it when characters are really low level, so I'm gonna start by raising all the characters on the evil side to excel, and then when I get more experience, I'm gonna throw all this experience into Ganondorf, because, yeah, we're gonna have to use him at some point. Gotta make sure we're ready. Also could do some more badge market stuff, but not interested right now. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, where we may go into the Temple of Souls. Part of why I'm not doing this setup is because in the next video, we're gonna face Sia and supposedly finish the game. Not really, there's actually a lot more missions after this, but there's still a lot more we could do. So, I'll see you guys later, and as you can see, once you beat this area once, you get multiple different playable warriors to use, which I find to be pretty cool. Anyways, I'll see you later. Bye.